Geek Chess. My name's Steve.
I'm Jessica.
And today we got another unboxing from Big Bad Toy Store. This one's definitely more up Jessica's alley. Also a very much heavier box than the previous one, and I'm hoping that the stuff in here, well yeah, one, nothing's broken, and two, the items themselves are not quite as disappointing or frustrating as the other one. Because Goblin Slayer, granted, looked cool, little annoying to deal with, and then the other one was just like, why are they so small, so expensive? This, on the other hand,
Hopefully they come with batteries.
We have the Rebor T-Rex Foetus. Then we got the Velociraptor Foetus. All right, so which one are we gonna crack open first?
I guess the Raptor.
Yeah, might as well.
This is their Rebor Oddities line, which I kind of regret not getting into because there was a Chickenosaurus, so to speak, is what fans call it. It's literally a mold of a baby embryo, like kind of like how this is, but it's literally an egg, a see-through egg. There's a couple other ones too, but some of them are, I think.
So, so you got a little base.
Oh, sweet. Okay, it's a pull tab. Cool.
Oh. Right. Then we have this jar. Fill the specimen jar with tap water. Lower the figure slowly into the specimen jar until it is completely immersed. Do not reverse the process as it will cause air bubbles to form all over the surface of the figure. How do you reverse it? Like pull them out? Make sure you don't pull it out?
I don't know.
I'm assuming. But it pops off. Get a dinosaur. I'll probably have Jessica go fill this up with some tap water here in a minute, so you can see how it fully looks. But just a baby little raptor.
That looks cool.
It's just weird, like I'm holding a dead dino. Like, it's kind of depressing, right? Because it's just like this little baby raptor never got to see the light of day, right? Like he didn't make it so far into the park. But anyways, jar looks pretty basic. Also looks really grimy. But when you submerge it, it's just going to be bloop, into the water. And then this just goes over top of it. Nothing too complicated. I hope anyways. This is just glass here. So it's definitely got a little bit of friction to it. Which, God, I just hate like the feel of it when you put it down. And it's just me, like, I could come to expect this, but it's just like it's almost grating. It's like sandpaper on sandpaper, and I don't like it. But here's the dinosaur pre-water. But it still looks pretty nice. Like, I like that it isn't too colorful, because it would be like, it wouldn't really have like the right pigments, and really it looks like it's dead. I almost kind of wish it was maybe a little bit posable. Like, I want to kind of play around with my dead dinosaur a little bit. But it's pretty much, it's stuck in the one pose. I think the creepy thing would have been if it would have had, like, open eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, can we get one of these, but it's, like, partially, like, decayed? And then put it in here?
Oh, no.
Like, it's you could tell it's been in this mason jar for way too freaking long. Can we have that dinosaur? That'd be cool.
That'd be weird.
I still want the Velociraptor from 3, like they need to make one of these, but it's just the head. With the feather. And we can call it Alien. Or something. But yeah, no, that's pretty sweet. So, I guess we'll open this one up here. And then we'll put some water in them and see how turn on some lights. Now, one thing I will say is that this is definitely terrifying. Because it just slides. So one thing you might want to do is actually get some like felt pads for the top of this. So when you sit it down, it has a little bit of friction on it. The way it sits right now, I wouldn't be very confident that this would take a bump very well. With the water, it'll help weigh it down a little more too, but I definitely would recommend getting like some little felt pads for the top here, just to help out with that. But next, for the T-Rex, one I've been kind of excited for. Actually, the Dilophosaurus one would be kind of cool with these two, because you can have like the frill just kind of floating. I don't know how that works when they're babies, though, per se. But it's a big girl. Alright, so same thing, just slightly larger. Pull it out. Light's working. Nice to see. And start just strobing from the top. I like it with the plastic on better. It feels like you can get like a really good suction, but it'll look weird. But top of the mason, again, got that little kind of rough edge of the glass on the side there. And then a baby T-Rex. And essentially, same thing, but just a little larger, because of course our specimen here is much larger.
Careful with it.
I'm trying. There we go. One thing is that kind of sucks. I will say, like, having the pair together. Well, I guess it's a slightly different coloring.
Yeah.
But for the most part, again, still mostly the same for this. But detail's still really nice.
Yeah, the detail's really cool.
Yeah, the head looks like the head sculpt looks really nice.
Even the feeties.
He's got little footies, his little two fingers, got the tail here. One thing I will say is like kind of mentioning like the whole like kind of decaying version of this would be cool. It's almost too clean, right? Like you don't have like the part of like the well, I guess it went at an umbilical cord, right?
Well, technically they do kind of have that with even just chickens, I think. Just
yeah, like it still have like something hanging off of it because it's getting nutrients.
I think so. Yeah.
Not 100% because I don't get into it too much, but it's just like it just looks like a little T-Rex, right? Which I guess is cute. Like maybe it's just like they found it in the wild and like, all right, cool, let's stick it in a jar. Call it a day. Like that's what this looks like. But it might have been nice to maybe like seen like some inklings of the pattern going on or something. So like some of the tones would be like it still would have been
faded.
Yeah, faded looking, but you still would have had like a little bit of, like discoloration for where like the stripes maybe could have been if it would have had any. Or like the tummy maybe would have been a little bit more like off-white or something. But still pretty happy with them. How much were they?
The Raptor baby was I think like $29, almost $30, and the T-Rex was like 35, I think.
Yeah, which doesn't seem too bad. Like, it seems about right to me. Because there's not really, like, much really going on with the dinosaurs, even in terms of paint job, but they still got a really nice molded detailing.
Yes, the detail is really good.
And then it's, like, it's weird, but because it doesn't have, like, the stuff hanging off of it, it's, like partially decayed.
Please don't be doing with the tail stuff.
What?
The tail.
It's fine.
Holding it by the tail.
Whee! Look at the dino with the tail. But anyways... But it's not super gross looking. So, like, for the average collector, it's still fine to look at. But it's just the presentation's what makes it kind of neat. Then it's like, you get some thick glass here. Like, it's definitely 100% glass.
Yeah.
Plus, you get a nice little light up base.
I wasn't sure exactly about. I'm like, wait.
And like I said, the only thing that terrifies me is this sliding off and damaging itself. But we'll fill these with some water real quick, and then we'll try this out. All right, Jessica got some water in them. So we're going to carefully sit these on here. Now, looking at everybody's pictures, I feel like this needs to be more full. So we got some tap water here. We got some bottled water here from my drinking water. Just going to
this should be
top that off. Because if it spills over a little bit, I'm not going to be too upset. I'm not doing photos today, so this will have plenty of time to dry.
Told you!
It seemed like it would be good. I don't know. Fudge it, my table's getting wet. Do.
Oh god, not the freaking light though!
It's fine. Then, alright. Worried about your light, I'm worried about my table. I learned something today.
Yeah, about mass, like I was telling you.
Well, it seems like I didn't think it was going up that high. I was wrong.
Here. Just
I'm sorry if we're gonna help. I gotta pour a little bit out. Go get me a cup or something. Give me the bowl. There's a bowl over there.
I told you. You weren't listening to me. I don't know anything about mass.
Yeah, so you guys can see my table is a shopping mess of wet. But pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty spiffy. We'll turn off the lights real quick so you guys can see.
Oh. You look so ominous.
Try not to tip these over.
Yeah, they look cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Again, definitely are fairly easy to move on here. So again, some felt pads are highly,
or, you know, like
highly
those
recommended.
little tiny sticker that are felt, you know, like those.
Yeah, it's pretty much like what you put on the bottom of furniture.
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't scuff the floors or anything. I would recommend that, just so there's like a little bit of friction.
Yeah.
Well, they'll probably go somewhere where it's not going to really matter that much if they move around a bit. But yeah, pretty sweet. I definitely recommend them for the price. They're a fun little knick-knack.
Yeah, get them while you can, because sometimes Rebor with certain lines, it's kind of limited. I'm not sure if these were limited or not.
No, I will say that I kind of like them in the water better. Like this looks more natural than in hand. Because actually, the way the gloss was kind of looking on this in hand, it looks actually quite a bit different in the water. If you guys can see.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised they actually put gloss on them.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. And like the detailing didn't look quite as hard. But once you get it in the water, it kind of gives off a different effect, which is kind of cool. And Baby T-Rex still looks pretty sweet. Yeah.
I guess in case if somebody decided they wanted it to be, a dry specimen, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Then I like too how like the jars kind of distort them too. Mm-hmm. It's pretty nice. But let us know in the comment section below if you guys think these are sweet, if you guys would buy these, or if they're just gross. Pretty neat though. Like again, I got these on Big Bad Toy Store. You can find them on some other stuff. Even check Rebor's site. They do a lot of they're probably the coolest dinosaur figures to pick up are the Rebors. Yeah, I really like the Rebor stuff.
The Rebor line's really good.
Yeah, especially if you want like super detailed stuff. Not quite like not movie accurate. I mean realistic. Like this is definitely more Jurassic Parky, sci-fi in a way.
They do have more, accurate dinosaurs too. It's just these are kind of like more fan, like fanboy or whatever.
Yeah, then they done
service.
Some of the other stuff. Like they were the ones that the Vanilla Ices came from, the V-Rexes.
Yeah.
They were making a con, so definitely be sure to keep in touch with the Rebor line. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a Ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, and Facebook. If you guys like to keep up to date with the channel and donate, we greatly appreciate it. And we will see you guys in the next video. How are we getting these upstairs? I'll figure it out.
Easily take them upstairs.
All right, fine. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.